Hello everybody, Kimberly Lebbing here. I help people stop sabotaging their health, their relationships, and their finances by helping them transform their thinking in a really fast and effective way with the power of the language that they're using. So today I want to talk about having a growth mindset. And this is something that a lot of us, I know growing up, I most certainly didn't have a growth mindset. And if you knew me then, you would know that. Even in business, as we're, sometimes we get stuck in a box or, wherever it is, if it's in your relationships or your health, whatever, your health, your relationships, finances, you get stuck in thinking that everything just is the way it is and there's no way to move forward from that. And I'm here to tell you that's not the way it is. We were given these amazing brains that have the ability to change, and you can completely change everything with your thoughts. And knowing how to do it in the right way can be so effective and rewarding in all areas of life. And I know that was the case for me. It's affected everything, including my health, my relationships, my finances, everything. So I want to talk to you today about having a growth mindset. So my first key, so I've got 3 keys for you to know about. And the first one is, what does your future self want to accomplish? So this is where you just sit down and think about dream. Like we forget, when we were little, we would talk about, I'm going to be a doctor, or I'm going to be a teacher, I'm going to be an astronaut. And then somewhere along the line, we stopped dreaming and stopped doing those things. And we just take whatever life has given us and just kind of go with the flow. And so I'm giving you just a little, a key to go sit down and dream, like spend some time and dream about what it is you want, whether it be your health or in your relationships, in your business, dream a little bit. What does your future self want to accomplish? What do you want to be remembered for? What do you want your life to look like in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years? Where do you want to be, and how are you getting there? So that's my first piece, is just, what is it? Dream. And what is it that you want to accomplish? Number 2, and this is key, you got to figure out what are your roadblocks. We all have them, and it could be, for a lot of people, maybe they perceive that it's time, or they perceive that it's money, or, and when I said that on purpose, the perception is everything. Sometimes we think we have roadblocks, and we really don't, and really all we need to do is ask ourselves good questions so that we can get past, and so that we can trigger the parts of our brains. I've had all this training in neurolinguistics over the last year, and how we can trigger our brain to think differently and actually look for answers instead of looking for problems. So what you could say instead, you could make a list of the things that you need for whatever it is you're wanting to accomplish. So it could be a health goal, it could be a financial goal, maybe it's relationships, better marriage, whatever it is, make a list, figure out what it is you need, and then ask yourself, listen to this question and how it lays in your head. Because a lot of times we ask ourselves questions and it's kind of putting us in a victim or blaming, or there's no way out, I'm stuck, all of that. Ask yourself this question with whatever it is. What can I do right now that will move me towards my goal? So, and you can tweak it a little bit to apply to whatever you're doing, but that's a question. If you listen to it, you hear how that feels, and it makes your brain kind of search for answers. That's kind of a mindset tweak or a hack that you can use, and just ask yourself so that you can start moving forward. My third tip is visualizing. So visualize what it is that you want. You know, major athletes use this. It's been used since the beginning of time. Dreams and visualize. A man without a vision will perish. I mean, there's so many different ways that this is used, but visualizing whatever it is you want and taking it a step further, and you know, what will it look like? Feel how it will feel, hear how it will hear, see whatever it is, and really bring yourself into whatever that end outcome is. And that will help you move forward and reach your goals that you're wanting to accomplish. So the 3 tips are: dream, identify your roadblocks that you have, start asking yourself questions, and then visualize. And if you liked these tips, if you're in the St. Louis area, on Friday I'm doing a free talk at the Daniel Boone Library called, I have a flyer here, Hack Your Emotions and Quantum Leap Your Life. So if you're dealing with procrastination, limiting beliefs, self-doubt, stress, self-sabotage, who doesn't do that at some level? Maybe you don't know you're doing it, but we all do. Would love for you to come. I'll put a link in the comments where you can register. It's totally free, and I look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, share it, give me some love in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow. I committed to doing a Facebook Live 5 days a week. So you're gonna see me 5 days a week over the coming month. So excited to do that and be able to share with you. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.